So today, Games Workshop put out a Warhammer 40,000 Codex roadmap for 2021, a staggeringly helpful image that shows us exactly what's in store over the next few months. And when I say exactly what's in store, obviously, there's a few things that are slightly redundant, like the fact that it's showing 2 codexes that will be available from Saturday that we already knew about well in advance. The Orcs Codex, which we assumed would be coming soon because some people have already got their hands on it because it came in a box with a bunch of Beast Snagger stuff. A Black Templars Codex supplement, which technically we didn't know about, but we did know that there is probably a big box of those coming on the way at some point soon because it was teased this week. And then finally, because of course those 4 bits of information that we already knew, or at least had a good idea about, just in case that wasn't enough, we also know there's going to be 2 codexes in December, and they are for the redacted and redacted factions. Great! Brilliant! So we know 2 things that we had a vague idea about, but didn't have an exact month for. We have 2 things that we already definitely did know about, and we have 2 things that is functionally useless to know about because we don't actually know what they are. What a great roadmap! Personally, I love it when maps that I use just show vague destinations at some point in the future, but I don't know what those destinations are. Those are incredibly useful, helpful maps to read, and they assist you in making decisions as to what you want to do. Now, something we can be totally sure about when it comes to this particular roadmap is the fact that, in actual fact, we're not going to get anything in the way of chaos this year. Outside of, well, you know, Thousand Suns. We already know about that, though. There's no other chaos thing on here, which is an issue, because you'll remember that at the start of 9th, it was declared that all Space Marines would get 2 wounds. They'd get access to an extra, a succulent wound, an additional wound that they could have for a mere small points increase. What a treat, what a delight, I think we can all agree. Except, as you can notice, right here, there is no Chaos Codex on show. One of those redacted codexes is for the Imperium side of things, and one of them is Xenos, which means that Chaos is not going to be getting its non-Death God, non-Thousand Suns codex until 2022. Over a year since that announcement was made, one of the factions that it affected still does not have that change. That seems a little bit off, doesn't it? Seems a little bit off, a little bit of a weird decision. The thing is, in fairness, how do you go about changing stuff like that outside of a codex? How do you do it? It's just not physically possible, is it? If only there was some manner by which you could perhaps update information regarding codexes. Perhaps there's something you could do, some sort of previously existing method by which you could update points values even to maybe, just maybe, increase the number of wounds for Chaos Space Marines to the 2 that was promised a year ago. But alas, no such thing exists. It's not possible. It's not a thing they can do. It's simply beyond the realms of possibility, and as such, we're just going to have to wait until 2022 to actually get access to that, which is a shame, but I think we can all agree there's simply nothing that can be done. Also, do you remember the Ynnari?